yesterday, I was from gym going home. I was walking and there was this guy holding a bike. He's not riding it, he's walking, but he's holding, coming. And I think he realized that there was nobody at my back. And he turned, he realized there's nobody at his back. So it's only the two. So he's coming and I'm coming. All of a sudden, this guy just raised up his top, trying to clean, and his dick and everything. Everything. I just turned my head. I didn't feel anything because I see it as a
she felt sexually harassed.
Yes.
You felt harassed. Say how you felt. You felt disgusted.
I felt disgusted.
Yes.
And I felt like, what is he trying to
do? Yeah.
But you watched.
No.
I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Did you see it?
That's what
just because she saw it doesn't mean she enjoyed it.
Yes.
She felt harassed.
Was it okay? Was it fine?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Tell you
it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, you could see she's shaking. She was affected by it. This conversation.
When I get close, I wanted to slap him.
Was it nicely shaved?
It doesn't matter. It was disgusting.
Listen.
Panic. Maybe it was like,
no, that's not the case.
It's not that. See, it's like you coming and then you going and somebody is coming and you don't know that this is what the person is coming to do.
What if he gave you? He put out bundles of
money,
but it doesn't matter. The conversation is not about money. The conversation is about harassment, and this falls under the umbrella of harassment. Nobody wants to see that shit. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be touched to be affected.
You don't have to clean his face.
You don't have to be touched to be affected.
He was just cleaning his face.
And you want me to see that?
How did you know?
How did I know?
And actually, that's illegal. Hold on. Actually, that is illegal. It's public display. You cannot do that. You cannot indecency. Were you there? Were you there? Listen, I think when it comes to this type of conversation, we need to listen to the women.
I understand you. And she panicked.
Yeah. She was harassed. She was traumatized.
Me as a guy, when I see ladies that wear the tank tops and everything, their stomach showing, their thighs and everything, should I be worried? Should I be feel harassed?
If you want to feel harassed, you can feel. Some men
feel harassed.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So but it's also illegal for you to be.
There was no physical contact.
There's a reason.
There was no verbal communication.
There's a reason why we are all not outside right now naked. Because it's a law. You cannot expose yourself like that. So what he actually did was illegal.
It's
Number
illegal.
one. Number two, what he did to her, she was by herself. She's vulnerable. She's a vulnerable woman.
But he didn't do anything to her.
He did.
He was walking on his or her way.
Listen.
Are you listening to yourself? Let me tell you what he did.
Tell you what if he also says that your gym outfit caused much sexual harassment to him that he couldn't control him.
That's a different conversation. Let me tell you why.
That's how he may also see it.
No,
That's your
I think he intentionally did that. I was wearing
don't you see that it goes to
the top that I was wearing is a
let me help you out. The conversation that you are trying to have is a dangerous one, and let me tell you why. Because it goes under the rape culture. When a woman is being harassed or raped, and then the first question you are asking her is, what were you wearing? That's very irresponsible. Do you have a child?
No.
Do you have a child? Do you have a child?
Answer that.
No, answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question. Do you have a child?
I don't have a biological child.
But do you have a sister? Do you have a sister?
Yes.
So when your sister comes to you and tells you, or your niece or whatever comes to, daddy, uncle, as I was coming, there was this man that exposed himself to me, and it made me feel this way. You're going to say, what were you wearing?
We'll ask questions.
You're going to ask her, what were you wearing?
There are
women. Opako, there are women in India that are wearing, they are covering themselves from head to toe, and all they show is. Hold on, let me finish. What they are wearing, jalabia from head to toe, they are covering their eyes and they still get raped. So that question with what were you wearing, regardless of what a woman is wearing, hold on, let me land. I want you to.
I'm listening to you very well.
Yes, you'll hear me, but I want you to listen to me.
Don't look at me like that.
They cover themselves.
I'm surprised.
And all you see is their eyes, and they still get harassed and they still get raped. So your question now can say, what were you reading on? Irrelevant.
No.
Irrelevant.
It is somehow
irrelevant. Don't ever say that question again.
See, sometimes a woman's appearance
Yes.
can also get you involved with something.
No. I disagree.
No, I understand what you mean.
I disagree.
But trust me, a woman's appearance.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
is.
You are speaking from a privileged standpoint. So
No.
no. Listen to me. A woman can be laying next to you butt naked. And if she says no, it's no.
So why would a woman? So when a woman sleeps beside you
Naked. With also clothes.
how do you call that? How do you call that?
It doesn't matter. If a woman is,
that one is
what
not.
do you mean?
That one is not.
If a girl
It's not sexual harassment.
Who just lifted the top? Then you saw who said harassment without even communication.
Yeah, but I'm saying, let's say
somebody sleeps beside you.
Let's say a girl at best round.
My girl.
Hold on, no. But husbands still rape wives.
Yes.
Yes.
They
Their
do.
husbands arrest their wives all
When
the
there's
time.
no consensual.
Yes, it's
it.
okay. It's not make
It's
us
a
say
right.
When
that.
my girl sleeps,
Yes, it's bad.
yes.
So when your girl comes to you,
that one is
right?
true.
Even if my arrangement say, "Hey, we know, will match you," whereby, oh, honey, remember, now oba, now she's sleeping next to you naked, and before that sex happens, or say, you know what? I've changed my mind. It's no.
Why?
Why?
No means no.
No means no. Or more consent. Or your girl, and also your wife, or down chain naked. But a second to where it said, start touching us. You know what? I've changed my mind. No, you have to let her go.
I understand.
Because once you proceed, it's rape.
I think, this place is getting hotter and hotter. Let's go for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
I'm getting freaky, yeah, I'ma bring the crazy. Get that freaky on, get that freaky, getting freaky, get it right. Get that freaky on, jingle go that I get freaky.
So guys, welcome from the commercial break. And as we were saying, the guy that I said, he just opened. Oh,
yes.
Charlie. And you are saying, what do you mean by what?
I just said what I want to say. I felt everybody has a way of reacting to situations, but it's rather unfortunate. And
But that wasn't cool at all because I wasn't. And then I think he wanted me to see because when I turned like this, he was just looking at me. He wanted me to see that. Yeah, it's there.
That's your thought.
Do you guys think?
What did you see?
Okay.
What did you see? I just want us to be clear on this.
Okay.
Is it the hair on the stomach or the belly
No.
what was it? Did you see everything?
You saw the bola itself.
His dick.
What exactly was he wearing that privileged you to see everything like down there?
You see, no. The thing is, he was.
Because if I take my top off right now, you're not going to see my dick.
So that's
you
what
understand?
I'm saying that he intentionally bring out his dick out.
He pulled it out.
He pulled it out from the nika.
It's I say answer. You
Not
know
from
what
the
it-
nika.
Yeah, from the nika because the nika was like this.
I'm weak.
Sports,
From what?
Sports nika thing that there's a trend. Inside. So it's like, I think that's his plan.
Yeah, I think we are all missing the point here, right? So whether or not she only saw the stomach or the chest or the pubic hair or the dingaling, those things doesn't matter. What matters right now is how she felt in the moment. And how she felt in the moment was she felt like she was sexually harassed and she's traumatized about the situation. I think there's lesson in this, right? We shouldn't be going out there just exposing ourselves to anybody, because not everybody, not everybody like that. Not everybody like that.
Was it a safe place or was it that abandoned or was it how was the area like?
It's a safe place, but I think he was monitoring me.
All right, so
He always watched me. That's what I think.
So do you know this guy?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, we thank God that you were not hurt in the process.
Yes.
But yeah.
I'll also advise that she takes someone along with him when going to the gym.
But do you have any advice for the men out there who
for
go
the men
out there?
I think
who go out there exposing themselves?
You guys have to be
Indecently.
extra careful when you're out there, and don't when you see beautiful ladies, as she is, don't take off your shirt, don't pull out your dates and all that. It is not advisable.
Yes, that's the advice.
We all could see right
That's
now
advice.
that she was
Because I'm
traumatized
really-
and being she was feeling frightened
Yes.
and all that. So please don't do that.
Yes, that's-
and then what they are.
That's the advice. Because me, I'm sick of the narrative. They be as a lady, you have to do this. As a lady, you have to behave. As a lady, no. Some of this advice needs to go out to the men as well, because we all live in the society. We all have a responsibility and a role to play. Into I'm just glad that you are okay. Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
Oh, we're going there. No, I'm single actually.
You're single.
I'm single.
But available.
I'm available, but I'm not searching.
I understand.
How?
But I'm open. Yeah, it's complicated
I understand.
because searching will be, or if I'm looking, will be
Like
me
desperate
going
to-
out there dating, or if I see someone that I like, I will approach them, or going on dating sites. That's me like actively searching.
Get you.
Yeah.
I'm single. I'm okay. I'm just not in a relationship right now.
I get you.
Yeah.
What is your type of a woman?
What is my type of a woman? That's a good one. My type is an individual who got something going on for themselves. Like I don't want you to depend on me. So have something going for yourself. Have a job. Have a good character. I go with chemistry. If the chemistry is right, if I meet you and the chemistry is right, we can go from there. Yeah. I don't really necessarily have like
Do you have a physical
type
preference?
No.
Why?
I go with chemistry.
Okay.
I go
Doesn't
with
matter
chemistry
how
because it
you
doesn't
look.
matter how perfect your body is. If the chemistry is not there, it's not there. You
not
can't
there,
force
yeah.
it. So I go with it. If I see someone and the chemistry is there and the ooh la la sensation is there, we will both feel it and then we'll go from there.
What
So do you
sensation?
like?
The what?
What sensation?
The ooh la la sensation.
So do you like it raw with condom?
Oh, you're talking about sex?
Yeah.
Always condom. Always condom.
Why?
Always condom.
Why?
Safety first.
That's
Safe,
good.
even if you're in a relationship, because me, I have trust issues. I really don't trust people.
Okay.
People are funny, So I always go with protection condoms. Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
That's good.
You guys like it
I
raw?
like it raw. I like it raw.
Okay.
But it depends, I don't go out hitting women just like that.
Uh-huh.
Like if I'm with you, I have to make sure that you are safe. You are completely free from.
So how do you do that?
STDs.
How do you do that?
Are you go to the hospital and do checkups and everything?
So you mean to tell me right now on the show that every time you're about to have sex with a lady, you demand the document?
Not that I demand,
Exactly.
but before we started a relationship and everything, we have to do those
Relationship.
checkups and everything. I like relationships.
Are you in
I
a
don't
relationship?
What if
Are you in a relationship?
you know-
Currently, I'm single. Yeah.
So you are single. Are you
Then I meet
playing? Are you
someone.
playing?
No, I'm not.
So you're not having sex.
No.
When was the last time you had sex?
Was it back in
Are you
February or
asking
something
what
like
you're
that?
saying?
Are you asking him?
Why are you asking? I don't know because bedroom.
I'm saying
you are.
No, like I was just trying to pick something.
So
I
wait,
said,
so-
was it back in February? So back in February.
So the last time you had sex
was in February.
with an
no,
in-
this year February. Yeah. I think let me say January to be precise. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
hey you had it the
With
beginning
who?
of 2024 and then since January you haven't had
Yes,
sex till
I haven't had
now.
Sex till now. Yeah.
Do you believe him?
I don't.
Do you believe him?
Me believe what?
It's normal, but that is the
It's
thing.
normal, but we don't believe you.
You have to.
We have to
Yeah.
you haven't had sex since January.
Since January, yeah.
How do you function? So when you're horny, what do? You
Right now,
self pleasure yourself.
No, I don't do that, and I don't want to be doing that. 'Cause I
Uh-huh. So
think
what do you do when you get horny?
When I think I read my Bible.
You think?
I read my Bible, and also
You're not being real. You're not being
listen,
real.
I read my Bible, and I
So
like-
you are horny right now. Your dick is getting hard,
No,
and then you're looking for a Bible.
The thing up here,
Yeah, it's in your heart. It's in
what
your
I'm
heart.
doing up here,
Mm-hmm.
you see, anything will come, but what is going on up here will cancel that thing.
So it's walk me through your process because it's a
Okay.
learning process. Maybe
Okay.
someone
Maybe
out there
someone would want
want to
to
do the
okay.
same thing.
Okay.
So you know.
Okay.
Like
Right. So
now you're
it
because
comes
you can
from-
you even get
listen.
morning words like when you wake up in the morning you have
in the
morning words
morning,
and so
like,
then what
during the
happens
day when I see something like that beautiful
and then
all
what
that, it
happens
comes.
you start praying
I don't not necessarily praying, but I say okay, Kwaku, this is where I'm
Hey,
coming
man,
from.
what kind of process?
This is where I'm coming from. You see,
We'll ask about your process.
Oh my God.
Wait, what happened in the previous relationship that I had? It was that bad. You understand? So whenever something like that comes along, like that feeling comes along, I have to remind myself where I'm coming from. You understand? So I'm like, yo, this is where you're coming from. And this is where I want to go with my career and everything. So, personally, I think sometimes relationships are they take more of your time and everything.
Yes.
It's a distraction. And all that.
I get it.
So right now, I am not on that part anymore. I want to focus on myself.
Okay.
Understand? So whenever that feeling and anything sort of that comes along, I have to remind myself where I want to go and all that.
So are you? You've psyched your mind. Say you are abstaining from sex, and now say you just not getting some.
Oh, not getting some. Getting some there, it's not a problem.
Oh, it's not a problem to get some. You just have made up your mind to abstain. Okay,
exactly,
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good for you. Kudos
Thank
to you.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get honey?
Oh, why are you in a hurry to ask me?
Are you in a relationship first
Yes,
of all?
I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay. So then
It still
she
doesn't matter. What do you do when you
she has sex. She's in a
We have
relationship.
people who are in a relationship but they don't
But
bang.
when she's horny, she
I'm surprised she's talking. Sorry,
she has a boyfriend.
What do you do when you get honey?
You call her a boyfriend.
Yeah, I go to him.
That's it.
Sometimes I call him.
You go to do what?
See, sometimes I call him, hey, babe, I'm feeling honey.
Yes, that's it.
So he should buy you bread
No, he should come eat the cookies
Yes, then I go there.
to cook.
to give him the cookie.
Bang! I mean, have sex.
Bang the
If
door.
I'm- To have sex.
To give him the cookie. That's it. What do you do?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus is
Are you in a
Lord.
relationship? No, I think you said you were single.
Yes.
Okay, you are single. So when
But
was the last time?
I live in a world where if I want to have sex,
So when was the last time you had sex?
not too long.
A month?
Oh, no, more than a month.
Not more than a month.
More than a month.
More than a month.
Yeah, but not too long.
Oh, you guys are good.
No, not too long as
Yeah, but more than a month.
Yeah, you see, my
Body no be firewood.
No, you see,
though.
are you See, let me tell you
are
something.
single and you're searching, but are you saying from what you're saying you can't abstain from sex?
I didn't say I can't abstain from
he's
sex.
not
So how long? Has
I'm
it
active.
been?
I'm
How long-
sexually active.
So how long has it been since you had sex and all that?
This week.
but that's cool. That's honest truth. Yes, that's honest truth.
I
Yeah.
understand why he is not searching.
I'm not.
But being in a relationship is not all about sex.
It's not all about sex, but I mean,
sometimes people need companionship.
Yeah.
But he feels he doesn't need that companionship
Yeah.
because when you want to have sex, he will have
I
something.
mean, if you can abstain, I think it's great, and
Yeah,
if you
it's
can,
nice,
just
yeah.
have safe sex.
but
Just
maybe,
be safe.
maybe I don't want to abstain.
Yeah. So,
I have
and when
to.
you do,
Just that my job occupies much of my time.
Yeah.
I'm always
there
looking
are
for
there
one
are
location
like
to
some
another.
benefits of abstaining,
Yeah.
and there are
There's
some
so much
benefits of
benefits in
actually
having
having
sex.
sex as
Too
well.
much benefits
So
in
you
sex.
just
Too much benefit
I've
in
had it for like more than 10 years, so I don't think there's that much to it.
No. It's part of the reason why you're here. It's part of the reason why you're choosing. No. It's true.
Charlie,
People
if
have
that's
done
what
their
he's saying,
research.
then he should stop eating because you've been eating since your infancy.
Yes.
So
I mean, it's all part of
So
it.
you should tell me that your
are the
body.
Let me know. What are the benefits?
It releases stress, like having sex and releasing, like reaching orgasm actually releases stress. It helps decrease depression. These are actually
Plenty,
research.
plenty.
These are actually research that people
I
have
have
done.
never been depressed before, but with the stress thing, after releasing, you get a stress from the lady herself. So me, the stress
It's
thing
not
in there-
true.
It's not true.
No,
Listen,
that's an experience. Wait, hold on.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on. That's his experience.
Charlie, the ladies out there, some of them, the stress they carry the stress more
It's
than
true.
what you are releasing
Yes.
outside, bro.
Okay, so
you understand?
There's a truth in what you are saying, which is another conversation. It's another whole topic where sex is actually a spiritual act. It can be very,
Exactly,
very
exactly.
spiritual, right? So depending on who you are sharing your bed with, you tend to take on what they have inside.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can be having sex with someone and then, you know, if they're depressed, they can give you that energy. It's energy,
Exactly.
but it's a whole conversation as well.
See, when
But
it come, that's why I don't want to go there because
Yeah.
when we have to touch on the energies
and the energies and the spiritualities,
be-
but
it's gonna
it
be
is
a whole
spiritual.
lot, because-
It is. That's why some women out there can be stigmatized. You know, they can have one guy who is very, very toxic, but they can pull away from them because of the pinini. You know, sex is actually very spiritual as
Yeah,
well.
I
So
like it.
you know, research on it. You know, find
very good
yourself in
thing.
it.
It's a
So
very good
talking
Yes.
about sex,
Yes.
I want to know, this one is the genuine thing. Is blue balls real?
Very real.
It's real. Is it real?
Very real.
Let's define what it is then. Let's define what blue balls.
You see, at my tender age, I wasn't a bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I attended almost 3 SHs.
Yeah.
And
wait, let me ask my cameraman.
Not the cameraman.
Yeah,
the same cameraman that you accused of being gay.
I think he's in love with the cameraman. You are in love with it.
No. But have you ever experienced blue balls before?
With head nod, yes or no?
That's not your head.
And I think he's saying yes because he's looking right at me and he's saying yes. So that is the answer to me saying yes.
Then my cameraman says that he has experienced blue balls before. So let's go.
At my tender age, I didn't know what was blue balls.
Yeah.
All I was experiencing was a pain.
Yeah, the pain.
When after prep, especially when I got to the final year, we have the upper hand. We have a garden called Lovers Garden. So the Lovers Garden, it's only meant for the seniors. So you go meet your girlfriend.
Oh, I love that. What school did you go to?
I went to plenty schools.
Okay.
But I completed at Berman Isukuma Secondary School.
Nice.
With
All
Dr.
right.
Pounce was my mate in the same room.
Okay.
And DJ Azonto was my close friend in school.
Okay, that's nice.
So when we go to Lovers Garden, the school chaplain's wife sells bread.
Okay.
So you go buy bread for your woman. You know, every evening that's what we do. You buy bread for our women. Okay. We'll get them Milos, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So sometimes we will have time in the Lovers Garden before we go buy. And you see, there are securities around. My school were a bit stubborn, kakra, so the securities were not playing.
Yeah.
So you can have the opportunity to finger, you know, kiss, you know, but you can't enter.
Can't do that.
So because we're not able to release, you go back to dormitory with the pain.
Yeah.
But I had no idea
what it was.
So anytime I could do that, and when I'm going to dorm, Charlie, I walk like this. Because when it hits side,
the balls,
Jesus,
Jesus.
So sometimes when I go to dormitory, I want to force myself to sleep. So they
Charlie.
Bro, I can go to the washroom, I will shower,
bro. Only God is our
after school that I got to read more. And I got to know that, so the reason is that because the sperms or the semen were not able to come out, it has to give me pain. And the woman in Mia already.
So wait, so at that age you didn't discover masturbation? Why didn't you finish? Okay.
No, my school is an extraordinary school by then. So it got to a point we did 1 or 2 things. So policemen were taking over the school. Yeah, for some time. And some of us were fortunate to come from some home this small. So I was able to get money to go rent in town.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm saying this thing here. So I was renting in town. And renting in town, some of the first years were day students. And that time, there was this thing called VCD. There was nothing like DVD.
Yeah.
There was a VCD player with some plenty lights. It has an inbuilt speaker. So when you slide the CD
inside,
it plays. And it wasn't common. So I had the VCD and a Discman.
Yeah.
Yes. So the girls will come to my place to listen to Coos, Celine Dion and Co on my VCD. And this nice girl with the bum like the host.
Oh my God.
That I have eyed for a very long time. Not knowing she was staying within my vicinity where I was living. So she comes to watch VCD. She was the one who broke my virginity.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as at that time, I have never had sex before. But you see, because of the school I went, I have watched few things. I've seen the process.
Yeah.
But I have not practiced it before.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the girl was also a virgin.
Wow.
But I didn't know, say, when you are to do something with a virgin, you have to, there's a process you have to go. You have to take it slow. I don't know anything. All I know is I have to enter.
Exactly.
So, bro, and I've been seeing doggy. I want to do doggy. And the girl has it.
When did you complete? Because doggy at your time,
Bro, doggy came at your great grandmother.
I know, but it wasn't that out there.
Why? Who told you?
Flying.
Who told you? You know when we started watching porn awards?
Doggy was there.
Wow, that conversation is for another time. We used to have Yes. We used to have magazines that has
Playboy
and everything. Then you won't get it to watch. because it was on VHS. Piano on call. Forget it. So when VCD came, it gave us the mileage. You can hear the sound. You can't watch
it. Yeah.
So when you hear the sound, then you picture the pictures you watched on the magazines, and you practice. So I practiced with the girl, bro. One end to boom, the girl shouted and the landlady heard us. I didn't know how it is. Bro. So I didn't know how coming is. Instead, the girl got hurt.
Yeah. Normally, when you are starting like that, you wouldn't, feel all those things.
Doing, bro. I was the home I'm coming from. You can't get that in the house. I only get it when I'm outside the house. Yeah. So my practice was just observation. That was my first time.
That is how it happens, you know. You have to do it without even being taught by someone.
Exactly. So
I already
tell my guys, and I have guys like Dominic, Adom FM producer, Dr. Pounce and Co. Then they were grown-ups than us. Okay. So they knew what's up. The boys were like, Charlie. And then they say, I said, oh wow. Yeah. And I'll call for a rematch. Nice. So that was the time I came. Okay. Before I realized that, hey, they're coming sweet too. Charlie, if you're coming in, that sounds something. The energy that's tingling. Like that.
I was having my ex when we are having sex and he's coming, then he will start saying things. You know,
like what?
He always called me like I'm Mamiesi, so he said, Mamiesi, I won't be able to watch
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. And then they made some.
So honestly, blue balls. So it was then I got to know that experience was actually a blue ball
moment.
I said myself that if I won't get to fuck, I won't go and kiss.
Exactly. It is something that I think no one should experience it. It is bad.
But some of our type take advantage of it to fight the girls.
Oh, that one day
not feeling anything.
I have to use it because
of course,
I have to use that.
I will feel it. If I don't do it and you go,
I'll feel that thing. So I have to use it. I mean, feeling I have to say, so, oh, Charlie, this thing where you did the last time, it had me, in that zone. So please, this time around, please, when you come, let me do the thing. You understand? Because the very first time that I had that experience, I had to lie on the bed, then spread my legs like this. You can't walk.
Yeah, it's painful, brutal.
When the balls hit your thighs like this,
it's like hitting a hammer to your... Charlie, haven't you had that experience before?
I've experienced it before, but I think...
Not as often as...
I've experienced it before, but I think the conversation regarding the sex, because like you were saying, we'll say, make sure I'm done because I don't want to experience that before. Men has this mentality, say sex has to start and end with them. It doesn't always happen like that. No. The many women, because I'm friends with a lot of ladies, I know one of my best friends, she hasn't had orgasm before. Wow. Ever. She's in it. And a lot of women actually have not experienced orgasm before. Because a lot of the men that they deal with are selfish lovers. Yeah. They are only thinking about them. They are only thinking of themselves.
But request for it. If the man is not being
sometimes you have to teach the man, how
I think we have to teach. I think we have to teach ourselves. So your ex-boyfriend is actually really good with communicating with you while having sex. I think we need to do that. Yeah, exactly. Because our parents did not really teach us how to have sex. Yeah. Like in African community,
like
they don't teach us.
Talk about sex.
They don't teach us how.
My parents' boyfriend that I'm
You have the current one?
No, the one I'm dating.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
I wanted to know. Sorry. I thought there's another one.
Oh, leave me alone.
The same chairman.
We communicate a lot.
Yes.
When we are having sex.
Yes, you should. You should.
Sometimes we will laugh it like.
Do you use vibrators?
Oh, not laugh. Don't laugh. But I mean, it's good. You have to communicate.
Yeah, we communicate with great jokes while he's inside me.
Hey.
And the vibrator as well somewhere.
Everything. Everything. Add on everything.
Doing that, it makes
it spices up.
Yeah, you have to talk to your partner. Like, do you like it? Do you want me to go fast? Do you like me to go slow? Like, have those kind of talk during sex.
Because at that moment, he doesn't know
how you feel unless you communicate.
I think sometimes it takes long for you, the ladies, to have your orgasm and all that.
Yes, true.
So you have to do the communication more.
The thing is, we ladies, we have some particular say that when you touch.
Where is yours?
I won't teach you.
Sorry.
It's very good. Don't teach him, okay? Keep it.
When you touch, like, it makes you words, and you know you feel for the sex more.
So if you don't want to get words, which are the places that you wouldn't want?
I will not say anything. Leave me alone.
But yeah, you should have those communications. But I also feel like men don't explore their bodies.
Yes.
Yes. I think you need to give yourself
it's true.
permission
Yeah.
to explore your bodies. Like, do you like your toes being soft?
I'm getting freaky, yeah, I'ma break the